Ladies and gentlemen, meet Kevin the Adventurer. Pixelated piece of garbage that sold for $8,000, and people lost their minds, understandably so. But I'm getting a bit ahead of myself. Let me start from the beginning. The crypto game Pixelmon gets announced, and they have massive hype behind them. Over 150,000 Twitter followers, raises $70 million by selling NFTs, uses those funds to buy NFT projects for himself. He says he's only buying the dip. I would think you would probably invest in your own game, no? Oh yeah, subscribe to the channel. Thank you, Pablo, for the reminder. He then outsources freelancers to make said NFT artwork that apparently costs $70 million. Once the artwork comes out, the NFTs go from 3 Ethereum per NFT to 0.3, only 10% of the original value. People, understandably, lose their minds. Investors get out pitchforks and torches to go after this man. The man apparently disappears, and now, almost 2 years later, he resurfaces. Pixelmon resurfaces. They want to go on a redemption arc and try to give the people what they originally wanted in the first place, an actual good crypto game. But is it too late? Are the people too bitter? Will the investors get their funds back at some point? Let's dive into it.
Why are we still here?
I would say crypto people rally around anything that can appreciate in price, no matter its history. Look at Terra Luna, the Lunk coin going up in value. Look at the FTX debacle, and then FTT rising in value after that, people buying in because of potential profits. As much as it sickens me to say this, the guy might get even richer. But maybe, just maybe, there's a chance that this project turns into everything we wanted it to be in the first place. It wouldn't be the first time in gaming history that a failed project has a redemption arc. Looking at you, No Man's Sky and Web2 gaming. At least, I will try to be objective and open-minded, and let's see the full story here. What did they come up with? What did they do? So this Kevin character right here obviously became a meme, and for some sick crypto reason, and we gotta call these crypto reasons because in the real world things like this don't happen, he started appreciating in value, and the floor price for the Kevin NFTs, you know, is actually even now pretty big. So what is Pixelmon? Obviously, they draw inspiration from Pokemon. They wanted to create a Minecraft kind of looking blocky game with Pokemon. Not actually Pokemon, because obviously they don't own the intellectual property, but they wanted to create their own twist on it, where you can level up your little monsters, let them fight it out, and they would have 3 game modes, including an overworld like Illuvium, and then an auto battler. I guess that's exactly like Illuvium. Only Illuvium raised less money, and they actually have a working game. In their first light paper, they stated that they wanted to build a fun, open, and immersive world, and kind of bridge the gap between NFTs and mainstream gaming. That's what everybody says. I don't believe it anymore. I don't buy it anymore. After more than 2 years in the crypto gaming industry, yeah, you read this so many times and it never becomes reality. Encourage mass adoption. The game will be free for everyone, except the investors who paid $70 million and got nothing. So we had the first generation of Pixelmon NFTs, and this is where it all started going downhill. Well, not just yet, because what you bought was these kind of tickets. They didn't reveal what the NFTs look like up until later. They offer token staking, and another advantage of having a Generation 1 Pixelmon NFT is you get exclusive access to the Pixelmon token airdrops. There's many benefits to the early access, or supposedly so many benefits that they only talked about, but I don't think anybody saw any benefits. But then the Pixelmon NFT controversy started. The hype and the reveal. There was huge hype before the reveal of the NFTs. There was so much hype I can't even explain this to you. The entire collection sold out within a few hours. The grand success of the launch sale added a staggering $70 million to the project, making it one of the largest gaming NFT projects ever. The early buyers paid as high as 3 Ethereum or $8,000 at the time per one NFT. So far so good, right? No. The excitement turns to anger. All hell broke loose on the day of the actual NFT reveal. Buyers found out that the Pixelmon NFT artwork looked way off from the in-game renders that the dev team has been posting on social media. Not only were they poorly designed, but they were so poorly designed that the project itself became a laughingstock. Buyers were justifiably angry, and the NFT sales, the NFT price, well, it dropped to 0.3 Ethereum. Of course, we had Kevin, who then became a meme. You saw Kevin at the beginning of the video. That's Kevin. They also made a game about Kevin recently, a couple months ago, which was one of the first steps in their redemption arc. We'll talk about this soon, but the game was called Kevin the Adventurer. It's free to play. You don't really get anything from it, but they gave us something. After 2 years and $70 million, they gave us a Happy Bird knockoff with their own meme. Oh, but it gets worse. The controversy deepens and the plot thickens, as people found out that they were actually outsourcing freelancers to create this artwork. With $70 million, you would think that you can have in-house professional designers to create something amazing for the community, but no, they were greedy. And to add fire to the fuel, it was soon found out that the team has spent a big chunk of the mint fund, about 400 Ethereum worth, to buy other NFTs. People thought that they're gonna rug pull, and justifiably so. But then in a turn of events, the team took responsibility. Not much was known about the team behind pixelmon, but under all the pressure of the public, the leader, the big bad guy of this whole story, chose to dox himself and reveal that his name is Martin van Blurk, a resident of New Zealand who is 21 years old. Gotta give some slack to the guy. With 21 years, getting $70 million, it can be overwhelming. He probably didn't even have a plan. Maybe his plan was to get filthy rich and disappear off the face of the earth. He could have done that, but he didn't. He actually chose to come back and try to give the people what they wanted in the first place. And I quote, "I would like to apologize on behalf of myself and the pixelmon team and everyone that has been affected by this. When we began this project, we were not thinking it would get as big as this," which is exactly what I thought as well. As for spending 400 Ethereum to buy other NFTs, Martin has said that they were just buying the dip with investor funds. Wow. Martin has added that the project has allocated $2 million to redesign the NFTs with the help of a different studio. Okay, first good step. This was May 26th of 2022. Currently, they have changed from the original King Kevin NFTs into this, an actual 3D render of what they promised to begin with. December 8th, a couple of days ago from me recording this, they have released this on their Twitter account, which is an evolution of one of the pixelmon, and to be honest, actually looks decent. This animation actually looks decent. Does it look like a $70 million project? I don't know, I would need to see more, but for now, I would say that this looks a hell of a lot better than Kevin. So this was the original design, and now this is what the new studio came up with. So they are working on rectifying things, but is it too late? That's the big question. Now let's see something else. There is also this, actual overworld gameplay, with you playing as one of the pixelmon battling another one. I actually quite like this. This is something I might get into. This is something I may enjoy playing. You may have seen this footage throughout the video, as we don't have much footage, and I told the editor to kind of use the same footage over and over again whenever he can. I told him just now. You heard it both at the same time. But anyway, this is a great thread, and let's end this off by seeing what they are doing now. Pixelmon is launching 3 games next year. The Arena, so the Auto Battler, the Hunting Grounds, which is the mobile version like a chess battler system. I would think that this gameplay right here is what he is talking about as far as Hunting Grounds is concerned, which is really the only thing that I am looking forward to. I do not like Auto Battlers, and I think I say this for the whole community. Please, no more Auto Battlers. Please, and thank you. There you go. It's been said. Needed to be said. I said what I said. Pick one of those. Don't put all of this in. I'm talking to my editor. The third game is the Pixel Pals, which is a browser-based Tamagotchi type of game. I quite like this. That's something anybody can into. It's a pretty casual type of thing. Tamagotchi, amazing. Grew up with it. Anyway, a TCG as well? Who knows? All of this is just promises though. But they are working on something. They are actually allocating funds. They're doing partnerships. I like to see a redemption story as much as the next guy, but is it too late? Well, we are in a token meta, but that doesn't mean that every game will have a successful token launch. The community of Pixelmon has been loyal to them, which is weird to see, considering they have been burned badly. And I would hope the token launch will reward the NFT holders in some way. Just please give something back to the people that have been supporting you. Anyway, the long didn't read version, the fact that pixelmon was funded through an NFT mint and is also publicly addressing this is super bullish for the token distribution. And I am not even covering right of game here, a concept that will allow you to earn passive income through IP decentralization. I just hear mumbo jumbo. I can say that I'm bullish on pixelmon after the stunt they pulled. I love to see a redemption story. As I said, I hope that they release a game that's actually good. That's the only way to get a redemption, is to release a game that's actually good, a game where people can actually earn, to make a sustainable economy. And I will make an effort to explain how a sustainable economy could work. And I'll do it right now, actually. Shouldn't be too hard to get Bitcoin miners with the funds you have from the NFT sale. And then use those Bitcoin miners, use 90% of the revenue they generate to fill a pool of money every single day. The people that play can share rewards from said pool. Is that sustainable? Of course it is. If more people come in, you mint the new NFT collection, you buy more miners, there you go. It's that simple. I think that could be sustainable. I wish someone would do this. It makes sense. My take on this at the end of the day is that I love to see a redemption story. I would like to see them succeed. I don't want to see investors burned. It sucks, man. It sucks that it's such a big hyped project from Web3 gaming, which is the niche that we're all in right now. Crypto gaming, play to earn. It sucks that they did something like this. It puts everything else in a bad light. And if people from regular gaming, if Web2 people come in and they see something like this, it puts them off. They don't want to get into it. It sucks. At the same time, I do wish them success, as I want every single game to succeed. Unfortunately, it doesn't work like that. Are we bullish on pixelmon? Not really, but it remains to be seen. I'll keep an open mind. And until then, we're gonna play Kevin the Adventurer. No, we're not. We're not gonna play that. Anyway, thank you for watching this video. Hope you enjoyed. I'll see you all next time. Peace. Inspector out.